Yo, the morning steam, it's time to break, run for cover. That's gonna cover, that's gonna cash. Then we make the 100-yard dash to the window. I don't know what you thought. It's Ramon Scott, running so hot. Sports make money and we make money with sports money every single day. NFL, NHL, NCAA. Stay away from the juice or might play a parlay. It's the morning steam. What? Ramon Scott, sports money. What? Wake your ass up and let's get to the money. Get to the money. You know how we do it.
All right, a pleasant good morning to you from the sports betting capital of the world, Las Vegas. This is Ramon Scott, and welcome to the Morning Steam Show here for Sunday, May 17th. We're ready for a great sports betting day. We've got Major League Baseball. We've got the big Game 7 tonight. Eastern Conference Finals, Cleveland Cavaliers, Detroit Pistons. It's the featured game of the day for sure, but we've got plenty of baseball before then, and we got some WNBA tonight as well. Big finish expected here with the golf today. Can Smalley hold on with that two-stroke lead for a major victory with all those names looming behind him here on Sunday? So thanks for joining me here on the new Sports Money Network. Hope you enjoyed the coverage last night of the UFC. We had a pretty good time there with the gang, with our main event with Arnold Allen over Mel Costa. There we had some big winners on the night. Also cashed home some of those events before it as well. How about Duho, though, over Santos there, and also Diaz over Wellmaker. A couple of upsets that ended early there in that one. Also, Bukauskas over Edwards there. And, good card. Typical Apex card, right? Maybe the results are always a little better on the Apex cards than some of those big events. So hopefully you're able to join us last night here with coverage on the Sports Money Network. And it's a pretty good time. So, hey, we'll have coverage here today of the horse racing after yesterday's Preakness Stakes. That was pretty exciting race there yesterday at Laurel. With the 2026 Preakness, Napoleon Solo. I know a lot of you were on that, or at least a lot of the folks that were over there on the show last night with Napoleon Solo winning the 151st Preakness Stakes there yesterday. Great job. Those of you who were on that. I had Napoleon Solo as well, but I had teamed up. Went 10-11 and didn't quite get there, but pretty exciting race. And also last night, maybe the featured event in MMA. Don't want to bury it here too much. We were covering the UFC. That's what we do. But they did have a one-off card there last night with Ronda Rousey getting Gina Carano to tap out in just 17 seconds. What a joke in the end. I mean, the other fights, there were some okay fights in there. But to have that be your main event for your big Netflix debut and it goes 17 seconds, that's just a money grab. And not doing your research there as far as what could have happened. And Carano did a victory lap like she had just won a bunch of money. So not a good look there for Jake Paul and that group. I don't know. The other fights were pretty interesting. Thought there was some okay results in there. Also yesterday, big news out of the UFC fight at Conor McGregor, and books July 11th as his return against Max Holloway. How you going to do it there? That looks pretty good. Let's hope it gets done. There were some naysayers last night with us on the show there, and maybe it won't go off. Maybe Connor's pulling a fast one on these guys again, but I don't know if the UFC would go to all that trouble to not just produce a little video and says Connor is back, but basically putting their own reputation on the line that we would see McGregor in that booking on July 11th here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas with a pretty good card, by the way, that they were building up for there the week after July 4th. So get ready for that one. We'll see if that is indeed the case. If we'll have a real Conor McGregor fight here come July. So all right, and did have some other news and some other results here yesterday. Of course, we had the big hockey game between Buffalo Sabres and the Montreal Canadiens. What a crazy game, right? I mean, from the outset, of course, you had Montreal and Buffalo trading those goals early, 3 consecutive goals. There, and all of a sudden Buffalo is looking like they're down 3-1 and this thing's going to be over, right? Pekka Luukkonen comes in to replace Lyon, and he was good. He was outstanding from there. And not only that, Buffalo completely turned it around on Montreal, wins 8-3 on the road to force a 7th game, and they'll be at home for it. So they may have pulled off something here. We'll see. I mean, you still got to go game 7. This has been a series where the road team has done pretty well. And so we'll see on Monday night who takes it and who's going to be chud for the Carolina Hurricanes, it feels like there. But you got to get there in order to have a chance. And that's what we'll see with that victory there in game number 6. Pretty impressive there for the Sabres. They smashed the Canadiens in Montreal last night, with Montreal with a chance to wrap it up in advance. So Carolina continues to wait, and it'll be game number 7 there. We want a game 7 in hockey. Come on, over there on Monday night. So we did have some winners here on the show yesterday in Major League Baseball as well here on the show. Brought home winners with Toronto and Detroit game to go under. That was a winner here on the show yesterday in 2-1 victory there for Toronto on the road. We did have the under there in that one also. Under first 5, Rangers and Astros. Astros actually went on for the win 4-1. Our pick was under in the first 5. Also had a winner with the Washington Nationals in the first 5. They got it done in their 13-3 win overall against Baltimore. Also here, morning steam winner, Cleveland Guardians with Cantillo. Remember, he ends up being the starting pitcher against Paddock, 7-4. Cleveland gets the win there. Also had a winner here on the morning steam show yesterday. With the first 5 under, Boston and Atlanta with Peyton Toll and Bryce Elder brought home the winner there. Also morning steam winner with my Padres as they get the win on the road in Seattle. 7-4. The offense went to work there in that one. And also Dodgers here, first 5 winner for us with Robleski as they ended up crushing the Angels in the end, 15-2. What an onslaught here. The Angels are so bad. Granted, the Dodgers are good, but this is getting kind of ugly here there. So we have some more games to talk about here today on the Morning Steam. We'll preview the Major League Baseball action. It's Sunday, so we got day games galore here today. So want to hear from you guys in the chat as we get ready for the show. Hey, you can get more picks from me over at winnable.com/Ramon. Get some of my plays here today, including my premium pick winners here in Major League Baseball and more. Check me out over at winnable.com. Hey, everyone who comments in the chat's going to have a chance to win a drawing that will get them 1 free month of plays with me. So hopefully you'll get that and you'll take my offer up and you'll see how it works over at winnable.com/Ramon. I'm already involved in a 5-pack of soccer plays here, mostly focusing on France and Spain. I think one from England as well. We're underway right now. I think the game has just ended here actually with our early soccer game from the Premier League as Manchester United just beat Nottingham Forest 3-2. How about yesterday with the FA Cup with Manchester City? Hey, I think we gave a winner out there with City there in that one. And also action from Serie A. Just completed that an early card there today, but it was Roma over Lazio, Milan over Genoa, Como over Parma, Napoli beat Pizza, and Fiorentina over Juventus today. Game right now in progress. Verona and Inter Milan. No score. They're about ready to go in Spain. Or no, Spain's going to be actually at 1 p.m. Eastern today. All the games will go off at the same time, except for the big Betis and Barcelona game will go off alone. And League One action as well here today. So there's some soccer going on here right now. And also, we ended up, I think, here with a win. We had a win there with my VIP selection in that Forest game with Manchester United. We had over 3 and got it home there for the win just moments ago with my VIP selection. So also we had some nice winners yesterday, 2-0 in Major League Baseball over at winnable.com with those premium picks there. And also our Bundesliga card was pretty good yesterday too. 3-1 record there over at winnable.com. So check me out there on at winnable.com. Okay, get more picks from me here when you use the promo code STEAM at checkout. Save 20%. This is how you support me here on the channel, quite frankly. It's 41 cents a day. Hopefully you like this show and you want a few more picks. I send them in more timely fashion. They come, anywhere from usually 30 to 60 minutes before the game starts, and a variety of major sports and some not so major. But whatever I have time to look at, whatever I'm doing, wherever I'm betting, you're going to know over at winnable.com/Ramon. So appreciate you listening to that. You heard some of the winners there from me yesterday, and like I said, 2-0 with the premiums there here at Winnable. So, all right. Good to see everyone here in the chat. As we get it rolling, let me say hello to Kane. He's here this morning. Blake M. is here. He's ready to go. Robert McCormick, good morning. He's here. Ron Borkwin as well. I rolled a little AFL last night with Greater Western Sydney. Yes. We were able to get it done there. With some of those games. I don't know if that one was in there. I think the Greater Western Sydney actually ended up getting upset there in that game, but we did have some other winners there. Oh, I know what it was. It was the Fremantle Dockers in the 35-point win over Essendon. Thank you, Ron. That's right. We did hit that one. Didn't sweep the board there last night. Andrew K. is here. Jim Duweiger with us today. And Robert had that great winner there. He's hot, he says, there in soccer. Great job there in the FA Cup. That's the best championship of England. It went off there yesterday, and we were good game yesterday for sure. Let me put on the Inter game here right now. I'm trying to make sure we got some coverage here. The golf is underway. I mean, we got a ways to go before the leaders tee off, but let's see. Dead Internet Theory is here. Thanks to see Dead Internet Theory today joining us. He's back. Okay, let's see here. Stop Geo is here, stopping by. And the Rays, the Rays are in a slump here all of a sudden, huh? Casemiro getting honored there, I think, and some of the guys, like Fernandez as well here. Flea Mathis joining us. Farley as well is here today. And M. the Great joins us in the chat. So good to have everyone here. We might get started. I mean, we don't have a lot going on. We really only have the baseball, the WNBA, and the one hockey game. We're going to talk about it here right now. Dead Internet, let's show his picks here. He's nice enough to type all this in. So let's show it on the screen and get ready here for our coverage today. All right. Let's see here. Over Wheeler Sasaki over in their K's, Phillies and Astros money line, Padres, Mariners, Astros, Rangers totals under there today. Okay, great. Oh, whoops. Okay, I think we got it there, and hopefully everybody's ready to go. I think we're ready to go. I'm trying to think if I'm missing any of the big headlines here on Sunday. Anyway. didn't really check too much here, getting going here. Needed a nap here after that UFC stream last night. What a time we had with the guys there yesterday. I don't know if I covered every game there that we had winners on, but we'll cover it as we go through with the baseball here, right? Okay. Let me just get started. I think that's the best plan here. And let's get rolling, huh? There it is, the Cavaliers and the Pistons here today. What do you have? With the Pistons favored in this one, 4.5, 205.5. Game 7 here in Detroit. Man, what a job by Detroit. Really smashing Cleveland. It might have sent a big message there. One thing I've been harping on a little bit, you can't win the NBA championship unless you're a 1, 2, or 3 seed. Well, that doesn't prevent you necessarily from getting to the NBA championship, but only 4 teams in history have ever won the NBA championship that were not a 1, 2, or 3 seed, and none this century. So in order to kind of win the championship, you do got to get to the championship. I understand that, but Cavaliers are a 4 seed, so I think they're going to be up against it here. Actually, I think this is a problem. I think the Pistons will be that team here today that by the end of the game we might be saying, oh, this ended up being a Game 7 blowout. I hope not. I hope it's a good game for the Pistons. For the Cavaliers' sake here, but I'm one that happens to think that here the Pistons could be in line for a big victory today over Cleveland. What say you in the chat here? In fact, this line is up to 5 here at one book. One very popular offshore book right now has gone up to 5, and we'll see about that. But how do you guys have it today here with the Pistons taking on the Cavs? Give the Cavs some credit here. They could definitely show up and show out a little bit on Sunday. Try to make this a ball game here, but let's see how you have it anyway with Detroit and Cleveland. I want to hear from you in the chat. Look, I think the Pistons here 35-10 at home this season, straight up 115-94. They won that Game 6, a confident win for sure there. And Game 6 winners into Game 7 trend right now is 10-3 against the spread. Last 13 times it's happened here in the NBA. Yes, a lot of times you would think that the home team, and it is sometimes the home team, it's basically the Game 6 winner into Game 7 trend, but Cleveland's road spread profile is the real concern for the Cavs. 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 road games overall, plus several second round kind of fade systems here a little bit, it feels like. So I think the pushback's kind of real. Detroit, coming off a blowout cover for sure. Favorites are not automatic in Game 7, that's for sure, but I think Detroit here at home with the strong scoring profile in this one is, Cunningham, Mitchell. What do you think? Cleveland has to ask Mitchell to carry a big, heavy scoring burden, I think, in this one in a hostile environment. So I think I'm also going to go over in this one. Maybe not as strong as the side. I think, it's Game 7 after all, and supposed to expect to be very tightly but down here at 205.5, and you got some big time scoring here from Cunningham. Now, there's every possibility he gets a huge game, maybe like even, 35, 40 points, and sometimes that suppresses the scoring of everybody else. But Cleveland's gone over in 6 of its last 9 and over in 9 of its last 10 coming in off of a loss, which matters because when you got Mitchell, Mobley, and Garland type usage, they should be aggressive from the get-go here. There's no tomorrow, and they are on the road, so that's of kind of major concern. So I think with Cade's points and assists for Detroit here, I think he can have a big game, and I think you might be interested in some of those over props, even though I kind of lean under sometimes. You know what? Watch out here on Game 7, actually. So I'm thinking 108, 101, 109, 103, just somewhere right in there. That's a win, a cover, and an over. Right there is what I'm thinking. Just something in the low 100s for Detroit, and maybe something in the low 100s for high 100s for Detroit, low 100s for the Cavs here. So let me hear what you guys have to say. I'm going to go with the home team in this one to win and get it done. Here we go with the chat all-stars today. Good to have everyone. All right, we've got Stop Geo here. He's got some props there with Pistons here, points and rebounds as well. Pistons money line for Cash Kane. Nasty Nate, Pistons second quarter, dead internet. Cade Mitchell over, Cade over in his threes. I like, what about his assists? I like Cade's assists too. Mobley over in assists, Duran over in his rebounds. Here's Blake on the Pistons. He's laying it. Also, here Duke says, hey, everyone, like this video and subscribe to our channel, Sports Money, here on YouTube. The 16,000 subscriber powerhouse. JP Farley's on the Cavs here, plus the points. Nuke likes the Pistons, and he's laying it. Stop Geo says he's going to wait till the game starts and then smash the Pistons on the money line. 9 Legacy Cavaliers money lines. We're back and forth here. Andrew K. Talking about Tony Brothers. He was hanging out there with them in the karaoke. Farley here. Let's see. James Harden for 9 Legacy in there. Dead Internet says he thinks the Cavs are a better team, but that doesn't mean they'll win, right? If anything, right? Dead Internet, maybe that was their chance. They blew their big chance at home. Remember, the Pistons were leading all the way, right? And the Cavs, really, they came back and kind of threatened the game really late, like they were going to get come in and get it. But then the Pistons pulled away again a second time, or maybe it was even a third time, and eventually, it was a blowout there for sure. I mean, you see the score. We know ended up being a massive score there, 115 to 94. But man, it was even higher than that. So Detroit here, look, they're just 7-3 against the spread. Their last 10 overall. Also at a good run here at home, 21-20 against the spread in the regular season. But Cleveland on the road were 17-24 against the spread on the road during the regular season. So I'm going to take Detroit here. And I look, I'm just saying blowout. I'm not saying Pistons are that much better. This is just kind of what happens in Game 7s, right? Gets away, pulls away, other team demoralized. They see their hopes dashed, and I'm taking the Pistons here in this one, probably to pull away. Like I said, I will keep it conservative there. 109, 101, 109, 103, 108, 101. Something right in there is going to be my prediction for this game. So, all right, that might be it from you guys here with the basketball game. Enjoy that. It's a night game. Remember, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific in prime time here with the Eastern Conference game number 7. All right. Oh, we got a few more here. Sorry about that. Man, we got a lot more here all of a sudden. Let me see. Oh, we're not done. We got Razors info coming in, so a few more minutes here with the game. Knicks will crush the winner here right now. Maybe, but I would say this. If the Cavs win, congratulations to them. Great job. I think the Cavs will be in really big trouble. I think the Pistons actually have a better chance. I think their matchup is just a little bit better with the Knicks. Doesn't mean they can win it, but I think that it might be better if and maybe because they're a number 1 seed, it's easy to say that, but I'm just thinking of the matchup itself. Pistons first half for Robert McCormick here. And Dead Internet says he's on maybe those assists are a little high, actually. Razor says Cleveland struggling here, 2-9, last 11 on the road. Also, totals gone under in 16 of the last 22 games in this series. Yeah, I'm going to still go over. Look, the totals obviously come down like a Game 7. I realize that. Cleveland, not great in May, and that's playoff time usually. Mike Humphrey there as well. Good to see Mike Humphrey. And Razor saying Cleveland 4-10 on Sundays. ATS on the road. Mike saying Pistons. I don't know about the promo there. Razor here, Detroit 19-7 straight up as a favorite. And Dead Internet said, rather the Eastern Conference Finals be Cavs and the Knicks for the drama and the storylines there. Okay, got it. Philly Eagle Flyer, good morning, hello. And the Knicks going to nick a little bit there, baby, huh? And the Cavs are a better match for the Knicks. Okay, Nine Legacy, gotcha. I didn't think that was the case, but maybe it is. Okay, a great job, guys, there with that. And let's get moving here. And Farley says, and as a Nets fan, oh, God, I didn't know Farley was a Nets fan here. Farley, you're the man for coming up with that. You know, like I said, I'm a big fan of Joe Tsai. I don't know why he can't, drum up a good basketball team with all the, Alibaba money, but whatever it is, it doesn't work. Maybe they're buying their players off of Alibaba. All right. That's it, I guess, there for the basketball. We're going to get going here with our big 15-game card right now in the Major League. So let's get to it. It's the baseball today. Oh, boy. Sorry, gang. Got to keep adjusting it here. All right, let's get started here in the Major Leagues on Sunday. We're going to start off here with the Marlins on the road here, taking on the Rays with Yuri Perez. He's up here against Drew Rasmussen for Perez. 4.94 ERA and a 2-5 record so far here for Yuri. For the Rays here, Drew Rasmussen, 3.16 ERA, 3-1 record, pretty strong numbers here with a 0.91 ERA. Rays, yay! Well, what can you say? The Rays lost to 2 of their last 3. Break them up. Miami here with the win, 10-5 yesterday. Bad beat for me. I had a bet on the under. It was 1-1 after 8 innings. Final score 10-5. Well, that happens in extra innings in the major leagues with that ghost runner, and you break it open a little bit. Miami here's just 7-13 on the road this season. Tampa Bay 15-5 at home right now. So this is it's still the Rays at home after all. You know what, Miami perked up there, like I said, with a 10 spot yesterday. But man, I kind of like the Rays here, and I know it's a big number here in this one, but they're still better than the Marlins, I would think, no matter how you look at it. I know $1.55 is a little bit intimidating here. And look, you should have some good pitching here, but I don't know. The Rays against Yuri Perez, I think maybe they can score some runs on them. Now, Miami is 14-4 to the over on the road and 13-3 to the over as an underdog. I'm more focused on the Rays scoring kind of, but they're 8-11 to the under at home. But they are 6-3 to the over in their last 9 games here overall. So I'm going to take the Rays here on the run line and the first 5. Here we had some more first 5 winners. I'm enjoying playing those here as part of the show. I got to play everything I bet, so that's part of it here. But go ahead and give me the Rays here at in the first 5 here at -0.5 at even money. I mean at -110. I think that's a pretty good play, and I'm going to take the Rays here first 5 on the Morning Steam Show. All right, let me go to the chat though and see what they have in the matchup today to get us started. All right. Andrew's still saying that, we're going to go hang out. We're going after the game. We're going to karaoke with Tony Brothers. Man, that's going to be quite a night. And let's see here. Ron says the Rays got to bounce. They've lost 2 of 3, man. Can you believe the Rays are in a slump here? Rays on the money line for Farley and Philly Eagle Flyer. Taking a look at the some soccer action this morning. Blake likes over here in this one, and I might be agreeing with Blake in that. Next up is the Phillies on the road here, taking on the Pirates. A good pitching matchup here, certainly with Zach Wheeler. Wheeler, 2.55 ERA, 2-0 record thus far, 0.93 whip. Look good since returning here right now. And also here for the Bucks, a man by the name of Paul Skeens on the mound, 1.98 ERA, 6-2 record. He's finally getting that support this year that he deserves, and he has a .64 whip Wow. So far here for the Skeens in this one. Hey, it's a pretty reasonable price here at $1.40. It's actually gone up a little bit. I think it was $1.30 or so, but seeing mostly $1.35s, $1.40 here right now in this one. And man, I kind of like these two pitchers here. I think right now, and I figure these guys will be dealing for sure. Why wouldn't they in this type of man? Let me fix the odds there. It's obviously I left yesterday's odds on there. Fix that real quick. There we go. Yeah. So for Philly here, Philly's won 3 games in a row coming in this one, including the first 2 here by the score of 11-9 and 6-0 yesterday. So yeah, you do have a stopper pitcher here in Skeens. Still, Philly is 4-9 as an underdog this season. Pittsburgh 16-10 as a favorite. Pittsburgh does have a 1 game up on Philadelphia this year. They've been 1 game better than them so far this season. So let's see what you have though here with the Pirates and the Phillies today. I mean, I got like a little bit of Skeens here, even at home. Yeah, Philly's looking pretty good. And, I'm not saying Skeens is just another pitcher, but if Philly is playing, fairly well, fairly decent, they could make it somewhat difficult on him. So let me hear from you, though, in the chat in this one with the Pirates here hosting the Phils on a Sunday, and the Phils have won the first 2, but this is a premier pitching matchup on the board for sure with Skeens here against Wheeler. Skeens is nearly automatic at home. It's tough to try to really make an excuse to go against him as the Pirates ace continues to dominate opposing lineups at home. Philadelphia's won 6 of their last 7 overall, so it's tough to want to, kind of fade these guys a little bit. But, man, I kind of like Skeens here. Maybe under here. How about under in the first 5 with these 2 pitchers? That seems like a good idea. Total here in the first 5 between these 2 is 3.5, shaded to the under, but I'm going to take it. Give me the under here in the first 5 with the Phillies and the Pirates, Wheeler and Skeens. Let's go to the chat here and see what you have to say. It's going to be Marlins on the money line. Marlin. The wrong song. Rays money line for Ron Borquin here. On the Rays for Philly Eagle Flyer. Andrews on the Rays here as well, but 9 Legacy, Pirates money line. Farley, Pirates money line. Philly Eagle Flyer, Phillies tied after 2 and maybe ladder up the tie through 5 innings. Robert here says Phillies on the money line. Schwarber's hot. He's got those 20 home runs now. I think last time I said he's got 18, and he keeps going. Blake here on the under. Does he have over 20? I think 20, right? Philly Eagle Flyer there. Taking his ties. He likes kissing his sister. The sister kissed her. All right. And that'll do it, I think, for that one. And, I'm going to take a little action here with the first 5 under with these 2 very good starting pitchers today. I know it seems kind of square and obvious, but hey, I mean, man, Skeens ready to be the stopper here today. We're getting ready to go here. I see we're getting ready for some more EPL action here coming up. About ready to kick it off here with 4 more games right now. Let me get over to
final.
What we need is the Premier League goal rush right now. Sunderland and Everton, Fulham and Wolves, Crystal Palace and Brentford, and Brighton and Leeds. About ready to go here right now, and I need to be over on the old Peacock, don't I? All right, let's keep it moving here right now. Next up, the Red Sox and the Braves. Hot series here with the Braves. Going to be favored with Grant Holmes here, $1.55. Not Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes is out with an injury. Man, that was too bad. The Mets, man, they can't seem to get away from some of these injury woes for sure. All right, let's do this one, though. Oops. with Brian Bello coming in here. Bello 6.46 ERA and a 4-2 record coming, a 2-4 record coming in this one. Grant Holmes 4.35 ERA, a 2-1 record, and a 1.31 WHIP here. So the Braves are a pretty big favorite in this one at $1.55 here. Red Sox, they're not great here, 19-26 still, going up against this Braves team. Currently probably the best team in the league here, but not all winners here. And we have some breaking news coming in right now, as it's been announced that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been awarded the most valuable player. There a little bit, not necessarily a shocker, but just reported here right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander wins his second straight NBA Most Valuable Player award, becoming the 14th player in league history to win back-to-back MVPs, SGA MVP. And get his award there before the next series at home, I'm sure. All right, let's keep it moving here right now with this one. Red Sox here on the road. Boston did get the win yesterday, 3-2. The Braves won game one, 3-2. So, do you think this one could be 3-2 today? Wouldn't surprise me if it's kind of feels like a low-scoring game in this one. Maybe these two pitchers have a little bit higher, a little bit elevated ERA, if you will, but there's the update from the ESPN there on that. But let's see what you got here in this one. Atlanta 15-8 at home. Boston just 5-10 as an underdog here. So the Red Sox have had some problems. They're capable certainly of maybe it is still a high price because the Red Sox do have, you'd think, some capabilities here maybe to keep the game kind of close and everything. But let's see how you guys have it maybe here in the chat, and then we'll go from there, because Atlanta remains one of the most complete teams in baseball here. Another, I guess, favorable home matchup considering the price. Braves bullpen owns one of the best ERAs in the league at 3.04. I think that's second overall. Bello actually, and several key guys have some good numbers against him. Boston's played well on the road of late, winning 4 of its last 5, but still going to be difficult here, I think, in this matchup. Let's see how you have it, though, with Atlanta at home and a bullpen advantage heavily favoring the Braves, I'm sure. And maybe the run line comes into play here at this bigger price, right? Atlanta, 23-11 as a run line favorite. Boston, 6-9 as a run line underdog. So, that's where Boston's kind of had its problems here a little bit. Even with Atlanta's offensive firepower, I mean, maybe you could have Holmes still have a pretty good game. Bello should be better than this, it feels like, but let's see how you have it here. Boston's relief numbers have been pretty excellent too. Both clubs have played some lower scoring games of late, so maybe it will be kind of a lower scoring game. Let's see what the chat has to say here right now. Here we go. Trying to get over to some golf coverage here, at least right now. Oh, I mean, I know we're not really firing away here just yet, but watch some golf here while I'm doing this. Nine Legacy is on the Red Sox. Oh, let me go back here. We got a lot of Nine Legacy. Yeah, SGA. I know a lot made about the style of play and getting those fouls. Braves team total over here for Blake. Farley's on the Red Sox on the run line. Robert says to give him the under. And Atlanta run line here for Ron Borquin today. Nine Legacy was on the Red Sox, as we said. The legal flyer leaning towards the Braves, though. It is kind of a high price. I know that. Hello to Gerardo. Great to see you, Gerardo. How you been, Gerardo? Hope everything's okay. I know you've been around a little bit here, but I haven't seen you too much. But good to have you here today right now. Let me get my devices in the right charging ports here. In case some more news breaks here. All right. Hey, I got to make my call though here in this one, don't I? With the Braves here taking on the Atlanta Braves taking on the Red Sox here in this one. And give me go here with the Braves on the run line. I'll take it and I'll lay it. Give me the Braves here to cover this run line today against the Red Sox. Next up, the Blue Jays are on the road taking on the Tigers with Gaussman going here for the Blue Jays. Road favorite right now against Flaherty and the Tigers. I mean, the Blue Jays aren't really world beaters here, but maybe Gaussman gets you the nod. 3.85 ERA, 2-3 record. Flaherty's 0-4 right now. This does not look like what they were expecting here with Flaherty. I mean, I don't think there's any question about that right now, especially considering the fact that he's got a 0-4 record, 5.73 ERA. You're definitely needing more, wanting more with this club because of the injuries that they've had. And again, they're going to get Skubal back here, I guess, in due time. Not out for the season or anything, but the Tigers can't let this get away right now. And yeah, you know what? The thing that I think going for them is the fact that their division is kind of weak. So even 20-26 doesn't sound like panic yet. But Toronto's only 20-25. I'm sure that Gaussman, to me, I mean, I'm sure it's not a big secret. I think Gaussman is the reason why they should be favored here. But also, there's no doubt, right, that, to me, you should have a guy here in Flaherty who should be better than this. I mean, this should be more even pitching matchup. If you looked at it in the beginning of the season or something, you'd be, Flaherty should have a pretty decent year. The Tigers should be pretty good. So, but right now it's Gaussman with, decent numbers, so maybe not even quite Gaussman-like. And then Flaherty, of course, here not performing at all. So what will we see here in this one with the Blue Jays and the Tigers today? I don't know. I kind of think that underdog price, I might be more interested in that. But let me see what you guys have to say here with this one. Detroit is struggling offensively. They've lost 9 of 11. I can't give a lot of excuses for it, but it's more, like I said, Gaussman over Flaherty. Flaherty should give the Tigers some upside to compete early if he kind of is more in his career form. I mean, I do think there is a little bit of not flukiness, but he's not going to be this bad all season, is he? Toronto's lineup has shown better balance of late. We've been critical of them, but they've been generating a little bit more offense. We'll see what happens when they get into the middle relief here in this one. But look, I think Flaherty can have a better start here. Let me see what you guys have before I make my call right now in this one. But let's go to the chat, shall we?
Steam play.
All right. Steam coming in right now on the Marlins. That's the early game, and those $1.45s are gone. I know I just went on the Rays kind of, but the Sharps are coming in on the Marlins. Going to get a discount here on the Rays if you're interested, because the Marlins are taking the steam here right now. And we're seeing this line down here too. Tampa Bay, $1.40 at Circa, and other points here in Vegas, $1.45 overall right now. So definitely a move here to the Marlins, unquestionably. Okay, let me go, though, here to this one and see what you have with the Blue Jays and the Tigers today. And here comes some – Razor's going to be with us here. He says Tigers just 2-9 in their last 11, but Toronto having their struggles on the road. Total's gone under into 5 of the last 7 at home for Detroit. Andrew likes the under here. Razor says Detroit likes Sundays. Detroit 3-8 in those last 11 games as a dog here right now. I think the dog price is interesting to me, actually. Farley's on the Jays on the money line, a lean under for Blake here in this one. And Robert's liking the over here with Toronto and Detroit today. I'm going to take the under, though, in this one with Toronto and Detroit. I'm going under. Okay, here we go. Next up, we got a nice card here, a good Sunday day card. Reds and Garland in our rivalry series are coming to an end here this weekend. Reds on the road here with Singer, and the Guardians with Gavin Williams. Like I said yesterday, I think that they've saved Gavin Williams because I thought that they thought that they could get away with moving Cantillo, and it worked out. I mean, they beat him here yesterday. They beat him up there yesterday with Cantillo. What was it, 7-4? I think it was there in that one. So now they have Gavin Williams who can go in this game and be a little bit. Gavin Williams, I mean, good numbers here for Williams overall. I mean, it could be better, but 3.74 ERA, better than Singer's 5.79 here. You know, I think we're expecting more from Singer here this season, right? 5.78 ERA, 2-3 record for Williams, 3.74 ERA, and a 1.17 WHIP. You're definitely paying a pretty big price here. The Reds are just half a game worse than the Guardians. That's all, but it has been kind of a downswing here for the Reds from how good they were in the season here. The records might not indicate right now that, I think the line is a better indicator than the team records, I would think right now, the way things are going with the two clubs. Guardians have been decent, and the Reds have been going downhill fast, especially with that bullpen. So, but Reds did win the first game 7-6. Yesterday was 7-4. So some high scoring games. We still could get a high scoring game even with Williams in there. Cleveland is 15-12 as a favorite, 14-10 at home. Cincinnati 11-11 on the road has been decent here, but Cleveland continues to trend upward, and Cincinnati's been unreliable here, it seems like, of late. Reds just as 1-9 in their last 10 road games overall, so they were good on the road early. And Singer does have some of this the head-to-heads favor Cleveland, I think, for sure. Here they've had some success against Singer. Guardians bullpen also probably a clear advantage right now as well. The Reds relief corps have a 4.89 ERA and one of the highest whips going here. So still with the rivalry game, maybe it seems a little bit tough to want to lay it here with the Guardians, but let me hear from you. You can only go one way or the other. Maybe the Reds do provide a little bit of an opportunity here in this one. I think the line is too high, actually. And the run line isn't awful here for the Reds. I wish it was a little bit lower, but don't we all? They are plus 1.5 at minus $1.50.
Final.
Oh, gosh. But the Guardians are 160. I'm going to take the Reds on this run line at minus $1.50, if you don't mind. I guess I could go money line here. I like the Reds to get another one here, and I'm just going contrarian. I don't think I have a lot of stats here, other than the fact that I do think Singer is probably better than this ERA overall. Cincinnati's gone over in 5 straight games. Cleveland's gone over in 6 of 9. This matchup is producing offense, so maybe there could be some volatility here right now. And once they get in the bullpen, the Guardians have the better bullpen too, but I think the price is getting too high for me. I'm going to take the run line minus $1.50. A little bit square there for me, but I'm going to take the Reds. Let's see what we got here from the chat. And Nine Legacy says a good start for Galsman today, he thinks. Nine Legacy, Guardians on the run line. Reds here with Farley. Me and Farley going to hang out together here on that Reds run line. Blake here, Guardians first 5. Hello to Anargia. Anargia there is in the chat. Coming over from Kick. All right, dead internet there. The Reds will surprise you sometimes. I'm taking the Reds. A little surprise here, okay? Can't go all the square. Way too much juice. Yeah, well, I probably should take a money line here. And Philly Eagle Flyer hanging out in the Dutch League there, it looks like. All right. That's it for this one. We move on. Going to the Subway Series here with the Yankees and Elmer Rodriguez going up against Freddie Peralta and the Mets. Mets are a slight favorite here after winning yesterday, $1.15. They won yesterday. A nice win there for the Mets. Like I said, they've had some wins here. All of a sudden, they're playing a lot better right now, the Mets. Rodriguez here, 5.19 ERA, 0-1 record so far. And hey, you know, learning on the job here a little bit, but hey, the Yankees have had success before grooming a pitcher during the regular season. Peralta here, 3.1 ERA, 3-1 record, and a 1.2 whip. It's been pretty good, actually. And, the Mets, I'm not saying to just wipe that slate clean. I mean, they're still 19-26. They still have some problems here overall. Soto, though, is, hitting well. They're doing well. Let's see how you guys have it, though, here in this one with the Yankees on the road today, taking on those New York Mets. All right, let's see what you guys have in this one. I'm going with the Mets today. I'm going back to the Mets here. Give me the Mets here on the Morning Steam Show. I'm going to take them in this one over the Yankees today. And let's see what you guys are going to do here. And Andrew K is looking forward to the golf. Yeah, I agree. I think Smalley, we gained those 2 strokes to take that lead. I was telling Jeff, I think Smalley, to me, in those first 2 days, I thought he managed the course better than anybody, and it looked again to be the case there yesterday. Okay, Peralta's K's over for dead internet, and then cash it out. He got scared. 9 legacy here, Yankees money line, and Farley, Yankees money line as well. All right, Ron, also Yankees money line. Blake's with me on the Mets. And Dead Internet Theory, liking Smalley there today. And I'm, hey, Scotty's not out of it, obviously. But Smalley is, I thought Smalley, I was interested, that the price on Smalley, they're real interesting. They're at plus 475 right now. John Rahm plus 550. Ludwig Berg, $6. Rory 650s, X is 12-1, and Scotty 14-1. That might be about as deep as it'll run. Pat Reed 22-1. Matt McNeely sure was nice yesterday, but he tailed off there late and gave those strokes back here. Aaron Rye 18-1 there, and Rory obviously, like we said. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Inter got a goal in there. Robert's on the Mets here with me. That's it. Let's keep moving on here right now. Rangers and Astros in the Texas rivalry series here in this one. Let's see what we got here with Texas on the road here, 21-24. Houston, 19-28. Peter Lambert, though, of the Monkeys, he's on the mound here with Houston having won the first 2 games here of the series, 2-0 and 4-1. Man, you'd think they're playing these games over there in Old Arlington. We've had such low scores in this series. Why wouldn't it be a low score again? I don't know. I actually think they should probably get some runs here today in this one. But let's see what you have. The first 2 have been lows. And for the Astros here, like I said, not a great record, but they are 12-13 at home. Texas 10-14 on the road right now. Nathan Eovaldi goes here in this one. Texas has struggled on the road recently, but this still sets up as a favorable matchup, maybe against Houston in that bad bullpen. But Peter Lambert, he's been good, but he has given up some damage here a little bit to this Rangers lineup here previously. I don't know if it was with Houston here. I don't think it was with Houston. I think it was in a previous outing there, maybe with Colorado. But Houston's bullpen problems make this, to me, this is why the games go over. Now, I know we've had 2 unders here so far in the first 2 games, but Houston's bullpen, I guess they're improving. They're down to 5.73 overall. Even if Eovaldi pitches well, I think Texas could generate enough offense here. Still, I think on the Sunday it has more of a tendency to go over here in this one. I know it's been a low-scoring series kind of, but I'm going to go over in the first 5 here with Eovaldi and Lambert. Give me over in the first 5 at Here we go. Sorry about that, gang. 4 runs, minus $1.30. I'm going over first 5. Okay. Let's get the comments from the chat here and see what they got. Dead Internet took over here. Is that on today's game? Meaning you took yesterday over in this one? Oh, he took the under. I gotcha. Yeah. Robert's on the under, though. Rory's in it, says Andrew still. And Stroh's here, first 5 for Farley. Rangers minus 20 seems too low here. Yeah, but you know what? Are the Rangers really? I mean, look, Astros have had this terrible start. We know that. Rangers aren't exactly crushing it, though, either at 21 and 24. I know Houston's 9 games under right now. It does look bad. Blake is on Texas on the money line. Jose Altuve is questionable today for Houston in this one. Next up, here are the Brewers on the road taking on the Twins. We got Gasser here for the Brewers. I always say the Brewers got all this pitching, but then again, they got to bring in here a guy here, first appearance of the season here for Robert Gasser, going up here against the Twins and Bailey Ober. 3.46 ERA, 4-2 record. Brewers, though, seem to own these guys. They've won the first 2 games here, 3-2 and 2-1, and they've been owning this series here for sure. Milwaukee, they've been dominating overall. They are 26 and 17 overall as well, one of the best records in the league. They are 11 and 8 on the road, 17 and 10 as a favorite. Minnesota, meanwhile, just 20 and 26 overall right now. Maybe over is a better option here in the pitching department. Now, Christian Yelich is questionable today with a back injury right now, so we'll see what you think here in this one with the Brewers taking on those Twinkies. Milwaukee's playing excellent, no doubt. They've won 6 of their last 9. They've dominated this series. The Brewers are 6 straight wins over the Twins, and Minnesota's 0-7 at home in their last 7 games against Milwaukee here. So over does maybe give the Twins a fighting chance, but Milwaukee continues to just play great situational baseball right now. They've been just far more reliable. Byron Buxton is still questionable here today for Minnesota as well. The Brewers bullpen is one of the best units in baseball here. I got to take Milwaukee on the road to win again here. I just think they've got the Twins number here. Yeah, Gasser is, he's been in, it's not a rookie here or anything, so we'll see about that. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Brewers here in this one as a slight favorite on the road. Let's see what we got here in the chat. We've got Texas over there for 9 Legacy. Here's Texas on the Twins here. And over for Farley, over for Blake, and Dead Internet liking over on his K's. Over. All right, and let's keep it going here right now. Next up, going to wrap up the Chicago series here with the Cubs taking on the White Sox. Colin Ray goes here in this one for the Cubs. Eric Fetty goes for the White Sox. The White Sox got that win yesterday confidently. Fetty here, 3.77 ERA. Ray, 4.68. Ray's 4-2. Fetty is 0-4, but 1.16 whip. He really just hasn't gotten the run support. But sometimes the White Sox said, hey, they erupted there yesterday for the 8-3 win over the Cubs. Last year when they played, the White Sox kind of had their number there a little bit. So let's see what you guys have here in this one with the White Sox. The Cubs are 21-8 as a favorite, but just 11-12 on the road overall. White Sox are actually 13-10 at home. Sure, the Cubs have been one of the best teams in baseball here, 29-17, but got to give the White Sox a lot of credit. A game over 500. We're 55 games into the season here right now, basically a third of the way through, and the White Sox are over 500 here. So how about that? See what the chat has to say in this one. I kind of like this White Sox situation here with Betty going, but the Cubs can explode at any time, can't they? Here we go with White Sox money line for Blake. Ron says Cubs on the money line here. 9 Legacy White Sox money line. Farley says White Sox on the run line here. Yeah, I don't mind that. I mean, it's even a little pricey for someone like me. There at they're only minus $1.52 on the run line. That's not bad. But I think I just would take him to. At home, I'd take him to win. When I said I'd take the Reds in that game, they're on the road, so that's why I took it and laid the $1.50. Here I would. That's what I'll do. Why am I talking about? I'm going to take the White Sox here at home. I'm taking the White Sox to win the series over the Cubs. Let's go, White Sox. Robert's on them too, so I'm on them. All right, next up, the Show Me series with the Royals taking on the Cardinals. Stephen Kolek goes there for the Royals. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals here, Andre Palante. Kolek, 6.75 ERA, 1-0 record, 1.13 whip. So, that's not as bad as 6.75. I don't know if he's as good as a 1.13 whip. Probably somewhere in between. But the Cards here with Palante, 4.46 ERA right now, and 4-3 record, though. He gets run support. Also here, Cards winning the first 2 games, 5-4 and 4-2. Cardinals playing much better. The Royals are 6-12 as an underdog, 6-17 on the road here right now. This has not been a great situation for the Royals on the road. They really played very, very poorly, and it's cost them here. This might be the spot for the Royals today. I kind of want to take them actually, and go with another upset here. And I think I'm going to actually. I'm gonna go. The only thing I would have liked this maybe as a premium, but I don't think the price is very good actually. I think the price, it's only $1.15. I'm not saying that, maybe you are getting great value here. To me, it feels like it's kind of a sharp play to take the Royals. The Cardinals might be offered at a discount. Let me go to the chat because I might talk myself off of this here. I wanted the Royals, but it's hard, hey, my money overflowing is here. I'm just going to call him Jimmy Goldstein there.
Final.
He's got the White Sox today. 9 Legacy is on the Cardinals. Farley's on the Cardinals money line. Blake is on the Cardinals money line. Ron Borkwin is on St. Louis. I know we talked about James Goldstein there the other day when my man showed up there, my money overflowing. But, you think of Jimmy Goldstein, an NBA super fan, but if you go into his story a little bit on the internet, kind of an interesting dude, huh? Haish is here today. Hello. And let's see, Jim says over 9. The wind's blowing out, man, 20 miles an hour. That'll pump up the volatility there a little bit, won't it? Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I like what Jim is saying here right now. I'm going to Jimmy might have me, not Jimmy Goldstein, but Jimmy. Royals are 8-15 to the under this season, 5-13 to the under on the road here. And no one wants the Royals when you play video game with them there. Robert is on the over here in this one. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go with an upset today. I'm going to take the Royals here as my play. Give me the Royals. Get a little bit contrarian here. If I read you the trends, you wouldn't believe me. I'm going to go with the upset here in this one. The Diamondbacks are on the road taking on the Rockies with Michael Soroka here, $1.45 against Michael Lorenzen here in this one for the Rockies. And, yeah, I mean, look, Soroka, 3.53 ERA, Lorenzen, 6.55 ERA. Soroka's 5-2, Lorenzen's 2-5. So, yeah, Arizona going to be a favorite on the road here, but they're still only 21-23. I mean, they're not great. so far. They're 9-14 on the road. Rockies 9-12 at home here. And I don't know if I trust the Diamondbacks to get a confident win. I'm going to take the Rockies here on the run line at plus 1.5 minus $1.25 today. Arizona, they're okay. They're certainly a little bit better than Colorado right now. Yeah, they probably even have the pitching matchup here, but
Final.
I'm going to try the Rockies at home on the run line here in this one. Let's see how you guys have it with these two. I think for me here, the key with the Rockies at home, I know Arizona's better, but the head-to-head here has been Rockies have been okay here against Arizona. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Rockies. They won yesterday's game 4-2. So give me the Rocks today. I'll take them. I'll be your Huckleberry. Okay, here we go with some plays. And Dead Internet Series says they've got an update here. SGA is the MVP. How about that? All right, here we go with Philly Eagle Flyer says White Sox Cubs over. Farley here is on the over as well. Nine Legacy is on Colorado. And Blake says he'll take the Rockies on the money line. We got some support in there for the Rockies. Robert's going to go over here in this one. All right, we're making good time here and enjoying the action here as well today. Going to be some good. I can't wait for the golf today. Okay, here we go. We keep it moving here right now with
Final.
The Giants are on the road taking on the A's here with Adrian Hauser going for the Giants. Hauser, 5.79 ERA for Jeffrey Springs here, 4.22 ERA coming in and a 3-3 record, 1.22 whip. Springs pretty good numbers. Hauser, a 1.48 whip here in this one. So I don't think I'm in favor of the Giants here necessarily in this one. I think I prefer the A's here. I think they could get off to a pretty good start in this one. Let's see what you guys have right now with this matchup. Springs does have good numbers against this Giants lineup as well.
Final.
The Athletics have been profitable all season long here. The Giants do kind of have the A's number a little bit in this series right now. I think they took care of business last year. They've split the first two games here, though. A's won 5-2. Giants won yesterday 6-4. Both teams kind of trending under right now, especially the Giants. 8-20 to the under as a dog. A's are 12-8 to the over at Sutter Home Health Park here in this one. But I don't think that's going to be the case today. In fact, I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to take the A's here in the first 5. Yep, that's
Final.
what we're going to do. Give me the A's here, -0.5 at -110. I'm going to take the A's first 5 today against the Giants here on the Morning Steam Show. And we're going to have 9 Legacy, like I said, Giants on the run line here, +1.5. Ron Borkman's on the under. Farley's on the A's money line. So is Blake. And Dead Money says that price even it does not trust the A's here at $1.50. Yeah, I'm going to go the run line here. That'll keep it down. Maybe they'll win the first 5 here with Springs over Hauser. I'll take the first 5. And Johnny's going to go A's first 5 over. All right, couple more here, and we're making good time. We got the Dodgers and the Angels here, and what can you say, man? These Dodgers are just smashing right now over teams here. Look at this.
Final.
I mean, this has got to be a joke of a price right now. I don't care if it's Sasaki. You still have an inexperienced pitcher here for the Angels today in Grayson Rodriguez. Yeah, we've seen him out there a little bit, and Sasaki's got an ERA close to 6. I don't think it matters. The Angels are absolutely woeful, and they are, no doubt, almost a farm team out there. There's just no other way around it. They're playing horrible. They've just gotten whipped up by these Dodgers here. 6-0, 15-2. I don't see any other thing you can do, but maybe take the Dodgers to smash them here. I'm going to take the Dodgers here in the first 5. Let's cash early with LA here at minus a half at even money. That's a great price. Give me the Dodgers first 5 in this one. Come on. The Angels this has been bad, and there's no end in sight. Come on. Let's see what we got here. 9 legacies on the Angels money line. Today's the day. That I just think that streak of those 7 consecutive wins before these 2 games here, that was a long time ago. Farley's on the over here. And Dead Internet Series says they have Dodgers here at $1. See, that looks like a great price to me. I think the Dodgers should be a much bigger favorite. I think Sasaki's the one that's what's keeping this money down here, the price down, I think. And yes, Sasaki has not been good, and I don't think he's going to improve to be a dominating pitcher here. The Dodgers obviously using him right now, so he probably improve, but I don't think it's easy to sit here and say the Dodgers are going to crush somebody. But in this series, I think they are. I think this Angels team is really embarrassing right now. I don't have to tell you guys. I mean, it's obvious, but that's part of the handicap here for me. I'm going to take him first 5. Robert's on the over here in this one. Well, I hope the Angels score some runs because I don't know. I would think we'll be saying at the end of this one, boy, Sasaki came in here with these bad numbers and he threw, 5 innings, 1 run allowed or something like that. Sasaki over in his Ks. Yeah, did it. I mean, look, the one thing Sasaki's going to do is come with the heater. There's no doubt. Whether he gets them or not, I mean, he's going to be firing. All right, let's keep it moving here. We're on the last game. Oh, my gosh. And it's Sunday Night Baseball with my Padres. That's cool. And got the Padres here. And look who's pitching. I told you Lucas Giolito was coming. Here he is. Today, Giolito making his first appearance with the Padres this season, going up against George Kirby, 2.8 ERA, 5-2 record. Look at the price. Are you kidding me? Look, I'm not saying Giolito's going to come in here. I mean, there's a reason why he hasn't been on a team yet this season, and he also was playing his way into shape a little bit and off of, I believe, an injury here, but gets this start here, and I think that's a joke. I mean, how can I not take the Padres in this one at plus $1.40? We've already seen the Padres here. You look at yesterday's game, 7-4, won the first game 2-0. They already won the series at home 3 straight. Padres have won 5 straight games against the Mariners. How do I not take them here? There could be, a lot of, Giolito, maybe his career was over. Maybe there's a stretch here for the Padres. They're desperate for number 4 and number 5 starting pitching right now, especially with what's gone on with Musgrove not able to make it back. I don't know if he'll make it back this year. Darvish is going to join the team probably in a couple of months, but he's trying to play his way back into shape in Japan. Not even play his way. He's just working out, and he'll be here, I believe, eventually, but it might not be until August. So, but $1.40? No way. I'm taking my Padres. Of course I am. This is a great role for the Padres. They are a good underdog. 12-8 so far, 14-8 on the road, and they've dominated this series. I'm taking my Padres here. I'm the Padres whisperer. I think that's the thing they say on the other channel. Okay, let's see here. M's run line for Farley. And Dead Internet under TR. Blake is on the under here. Dead Internet going to take the Padres there. Maybe first 5 there a little bit. I don't know. Padres bullpen is, pretty good. Mariners also pretty decent, right? There. So, look, Giolito could come out here. And the Padres experimenting at pitcher with some of the Waldron. He's gone. The knuckleballer, it wasn't knuckling. He's fired. Griffin Canning, he looked terrible. But maybe with Giolito, it's just a little bit of a notch up from those guys, and maybe he'll have a little something here today. I'm banking on it. I think that's it for the baseball. Oh, wow. Show's almost over. But we do have some WNBA to take a look at. We've got a 4-game card in the W today, and let's get to it. And I turned it around finally with some winners there, but we'll see. Here we go today with the W. First up, the Aces are on the road, and they're taking on the Dream. And the Aces are favored here by 3, and the total 173. Dream are supposed to have a pretty good team. I think the Aces are good, but I don't know if they're quite. I get it. I mean, road favorite here, but remember the Dream are supposed to be dramatically. I say improved. They were okay last year, sir. Okay, they were okay, but Aces here so far so good. They're 2-0. They're actually 1-1 against the spread. Aces here are 3-1 already. 2-1 against the spread on the road, 2-2 against the spread overall. But look, the Dream's got a pretty good team here. I mean, the Aces are not going to go through this. We saw them struggle. Remember, they struggled early. The move is on the Aces because Ryan Howard is out of this game, no doubt, and Brianna Jones has been out as well. But Atlanta has a pretty good team and a pretty good lineup here. I mean, I got to try to take a look at this team here. It feels like with this one. Let's see what you guys have, though, here with the Aces on the road taking on the Dream. Let's hear from you guys in the chat in this one, and I'll preview it here a little bit and see what you guys have here right now. 6 straight meetings between these two teams have gone under. Atlanta was a steady under late last season. The Dream probably, with Angel Reese in there. They've got other players. I know it's an easy talking point to navigate your way to talk up Reese, but she is key in this game because of her rebounding here. It is important here, against a team like Las Vegas here. I think, who else I like on Atlanta here is Sika Kone. We'll see Sika in here probably set up for her best game as she gets to start here for Howard. So we get a good look at Sika Kone here. She'll be key in this game because the Aces have a weakness in the middle too, I think, in Stephanie Talbot, or at least at forward anyway. I don't want to say in the middle with Asia Wilson. I don't mean that. But Stephanie Talbot to me is kind of the weak link here on the Aces right now. But so it's kind of a wash there. Let's see what you have here. I think the matchup history and Atlanta's pace profile repeated under trends right now here. This is Atlanta's first home game. I'm going to go with first half under here with Las Vegas and Atlanta. First half under for me with the Aces and the Dream. Total here in this one in the first half is 85. But I think you know which way I'm probably leaning here in this one. Dream money line for 9 Legacy. Dream money line for Blake. Robert likes the over here. And Andrew says Angels rebounding is 13.5 on that prop. I don't think he's going with it. I think he's just giving us the line. Okay, next up. Storm taking on the Fever here in this one. The Fever don't look like a good favorite at all. They're 1-2, and they're favored by 11.5 here. I guess eventually they're going to break through and beat somebody. Seattle is just 1-2 so far, straight up and ATS. So maybe they're not great here. Both teams 2-1 to the over, and Indiana 2-0 to the over at home. You'd think this is going to be dead solid over. It feels like here. Give me the over in this one with the Fever. They really are. They might hang their hat on their scoring here because their defense isn't that great. I think that's what's going to allow the Storm to actually probably get a cover in this game. There's been some issues here, I think, for sure, with the fever. I don't trust this team as a double-digit favorite right now. I think they're overrated. You got defensively, they're poor, and I think for Seattle, you've got some players in here. I think watch out for Flauche Johnson. She could have her best game so far, and Malonga is out. I know that hurts. They're also missing Magbagor, Carly Samuel, Katie Lou Samuelson. Get my Samuelsons mixed up. And yeah, there's a little bit of Seattle. They're not very good this year. They're probably expected to not make the playoffs. Aaliyah Boston is also, I believe, a game time decision here. Let me see what this total is actually dropped to 176. It's all the way up to 12 here in some spots. Let's call it 11.5. I'm not laying that. And the total is actually dropped. I don't know what. I might be missing it totally here. Aaliyah Boston, though, questionable with a leg injury here. I'm going with the over in this one. Asia over in a point in that other game, says Robert. Ron's going Storm on the spread. 9 Legacy Storm on the spread. Robert likes the under, though. Robert and I in the WNBA, we're not clicking on our totals right now. Okay, I think Robert might have the best of me so far. I finally won last out. All right, a couple more here, and the show is going to be over. Sky and Lynx here in Minnesota by 5. Total 170. The Sky's been a pleasant surprise so far. They're 2-1. The Lynx are 2-1 here so far as well coming in. Lynx are also 3-0 ATS, so watch out. Sky, look, this is nice for them to have a pretty good team here so far. A couple of wins, a couple of covers here so far for the Chicago Sky. Maybe those moves will pay off. Maybe trading Angel Reese was the right move here. Minnesota, a little bit of a bounce back spot, though, here for them. They lost, or not lost, but they're 2-1 here right now. Back-to-back road wins and covers over Phoenix, over Dallas. They were actually underdogs in those games. Minnesota's got a good team, man. I think they're probably a little bit overlooked. Remember, this is a great Minnesota Lynx after all. And yes, Nafisa Collier's still out, but McBride's been great. Courtney Williams, of course. Olivia Miles. Look, I don't know what's going to happen in the Rookie of the Year race, but you look at what Olivia Miles has done so far in these first 3 games. I'm going to say it again. I mean, Miles so far, 21 points, 13 points, 15 points, filling up the stat sheet as well so far this season, 21 assists. She is legit, man. Totally terrific player right now. Olivia Miles of the Minnesota Lynx. They've got the steal of the draft. Skylar Diggins, there's no way she plays, right? She got hit in the eye. I don't know if I've heard yet if it's serious or not. It certainly looked bad the way she had to leave the game. I guess she could play with goggles but it looked bad. I don't know if I saw the update here with Skylar in her eye. So I'm going to take Minnesota here in the first 5. Give me Minnesota. I mean, the first 5. The first half. I started doing these derivatives now, and I'm getting all excited. So give me here. I'm going to take Minnesota in the first half here in this one at -2.5. On the morning steam. All right, let's see what you got here. But I think Olivia Miles, I think she could win the Rookie of the Year. I know we got some great candidates out there. But, man. Okay, Fever, team total till it's over, right, Terrell? They'll probably get it, I would think, today. Jackson's been a good addition. Yeah, the Sky got another good player there to go with Cardoso. You figure when you got Gabby Jaquez, Gabby Jaquez could obviously handle some of the point guard duties there if Diggins is out. I don't know. Sky also, they're going to have eventually Courtney Vandersloot will be back. Dejanay Carrington will be back, and Azura Stevens too. This Chicago team I think they did a nice little rebuild here. Watch out for them, but maybe not just yet. I'll take Minnesota here first half today. Andrew's going under. And AOD's here and ready for Game 7 tonight. I hope AOD saw my pick. One more in the W tonight. It's the Tempo taking on the Sparks here in this one. Toronto won LA 8.5 here. These two teams just played the other night here in LA. So 2-game stand here for Toronto. They'll play 2 of their 3 here right now. And LA right now 0-3. And they're 8.5-point favorite. Now, granted, they're probably due. But Toronto here, LA is actually won. Let me get it right here. They won a game. They beat Toronto, yeah. But they are 0-3 against the spread. They did not cover against Toronto in the last game there. Toronto got the money. I think LA is totally overrated right now. And Toronto, to me, I think they look pretty good, actually. We'll see. But with Alamunda's out, though, here today. Izzy Harrison out. Fag Bentley is out as well. Ariel Atkins is out here for LA. But, Toronto's got some, with Brittany Sykes and Marina Mabry, I think that's some good defense in that against players like Erica Wheeler and Ray Burrell, who's obviously had a pretty good start to her season here. But NECA, Hamby, Plum, look, I think I'm going to take Toronto again. I'm just going to have to take Toronto. I don't trust LA at all. I think they're the most overrated team in the league. I'm an LA fan, but here we go. Thank you, AOD. Enjoy the game tonight, man. Enjoy the game. And let's see, Robert going under here. I did go under as well. I might be having under regret, but it tailed off last game, right? It still went for 190. What was it? 194. It was really an over, but all right, let's see here. 9 Legacy. Links on the spread. Robert says over. Oh, no, Robert did say over. He was talking about the other game there, the 168. Yeah, gotcha, Robert. I took the under in this, and I'm having under regret right now. Under regret. And Sherelle says that roster on Toronto, they did a good job of building these teams. But, with Niara Sabali in there, Brittany Sykes also. Big time players. Sparks for LALB to bounce back here. LALB is going to have Sparks. Tempo on the money line for an upset for 9 Legacy. And that's it for the morning steam. Thanks, everybody. Great job today. I like this WNBA card, actually. Should be a great day of sports action here. Thanks, everybody, for joining me here on the show. And don't forget, head over to winnable.com. You want more picks from me, you can get them right now over at winnable.com. We have a little package here in baseball coming out. I think I have another college baseball card here today on Sunday as we get ready for the conference tournaments next week. Last day of the regular season here right now. And who is going to go? Who's going to win those conference tournaments next week? Conference tournaments come a long way. Go play them in the big stadiums here a little bit. And thanks to everybody in the chat as well. Let me do the drawing here with Mike, and then we'll get on out of here. Let's hear from Mike. Please support me over at winnable.com, you guys. Look, this is how you support me here on the channel, by getting these plays. 41 cents a day by subscribing over at winnable.com. Mike will tell us all about it.
Hey, it's your boy Mikey Money here, and letting you know the Sports Money team live over on Winnable, and you can get your favorite cappers' best bets. Come support the squad at Winnable.
For a low monthly cost, you get the very best bets delivered instantly to your phone by text the moment they're locked in. No delays, no missed lines, just the smartest plays at the best odds.
Let Sports Money Network's team of experienced handicappers do the hard work for you, and with the flexible notification options, you'll never miss a play as we drop them.
Don't wait. Don't guess. Don't miss the line. Join the winning team today and start cashing tickets with Winnable.
Hello to Gorky in the chat today. He's left us with some plays here. Thank you, Gorky. He's got the Birmingham Stallions today. So that is our UFL coverage with Gorky. He says take Birmingham today here at a pick. Or at a money line. Underdog against the Columbus Aviators. 1 Eastern and 10 Pacific. Gorky
Final.
is the UFL correspondent officially here. Because I went 1-1 with my picks yesterday. So Gorky gets to pick today in the UFL. Let's do the drawing and see who wins. If you do win this drawing, use the promo code WINNER at checkout. Go to winnable.com/Ramon and use the promo code WINNER. Put in 1 month. You will not be Razor. Well, Razor, I think Razor, I got to do the drawing over Razor. I think Razor is already on the, I think he already gets the plays. If not, Razor should be on the plays. I need Razor to know what my picks are. He doesn't have to pick them, but Razor's code is COMP for his lifetime subscription. Razor, if you're out there, I think you're already on board with me, but if not, use the promo code COMP for a lifetime subscription. And don't think you guys, anybody else who goes to enter it in, I'm watching you. It's not like I wouldn't notice. I only get a new 1 or 2 new subscribers a day, so I would notice. But Razor, use the promo code COMP, and you get whatever you want, lifetime subscription. Thanks to Razor, especially if you're out there. He might be on the show right now. So, but what an incredible 2 weeks it's been so far, and just to know what Mikey and Razor went through to get this together, right? I mean, Mikey builds a successful channel. Razor's got a hugely successful channel, but, Razor had something that Mikey can contribute, and Mikey had something that Razor can contribute, and it turned out to be a good partnership here with our the new Sports Money Network. Great, just awesome. I credit to Razor here for getting that done with Mikey. It was actually Mikey that, the way Mike tells it here, Razor kind of wanted, said, hey, let's do this. And Mikey wasn't sure. If I'd have known that, I would have told Mikey a long time ago. Let's do it. All right. There you go. Let me do the drawing again, though, here. We're not going to let Razor win. Razor cannot win. He already gets a lifetime subscription. Even if I bury him here. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's give someone else a chance to win. And it's going to be LALV. He won 2 days in a row, didn't he? LALV can use the promo code WINNER to get those picks. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Have a great sports betting day. We'll be back here tomorrow with more Morning Steam. We'll get the week going here as well. And we'll see if we can't make it to the airwaves somewhere tonight. There's some good games going on. And if not, have a great sports betting day. We'll be with you back here. LALV said, I didn't win yesterday. LALV, you get the promo code WINNER. You get the subscription if you want it. If not, your picks are already great. So thank you, LALV. He hasn't won it over 2 months. Thank you, LALV, and everybody in the chat. Have a great sports betting day. And for the Sports Money Network, I'm Ramon Scott. So long from Las Vegas.
I'm like an addict, I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine.